One of the best decisions I ever made for myself in my life.
It's been incredible. It's just so easy with you guys.
It is not hard to promote what you guys are doing, how you are championing people to step into their voice and get that voice out to the world in a written form, something that many people dream of doing but are fearful of doing.
I've learned so much, and I've really embraced a lot of fears and obstacles of overcoming publishing.
You guys have made it so incredibly simple that all I have to do is sit down and get my thoughts together, and everything else is like laid out for me like I'm a kindergartner, which I greatly appreciate.
The As You Wish publishing makes this process so smooth, so easy, and it really has been a pleasure working with you guys. I really appreciate how simple that you have made this for everybody to participate.
When I love and in trusting and in finding goodness in something, I tend to tell the world. So yes, I have shared what you are building, and many of my colleagues, friends, acquaintances are diving in, which I'm excited about.
It's been fun, engaging, empowering, inspirational. I mean, I could go on and on and on because I've wanted to publish books for a very long time, but you guys are just like the dynamic team I must have been waiting for, because it's been a real dream come true, and I couldn't imagine going with any of the other companies I had looked into before deciding on you guys. Anybody out there listening, choose As You Wish Publishing, and you can thank me later.
I love writing with you. I think I've been in 3 of the books so far. And my son wrote a book with you as well. And we had fantastic results and fantastic support through all of that. And I just honestly feel like I have grown so much as a person since undertaking these submissions and books. And I really am thankful to you for being a part of that.
It's really been such an amazing experience with this book I did, Life Coach. Like, I have chills just thinking about how much it's amplified in my life and how much it's made a tremendous difference and shift in how I view myself as a life coach, and how I, want to help better teach, and how I was surrounded by such amazing energy with the other authors that were involved. And it's an amazing experience. When I was 16 years old, I wrote a book. And I didn't have it published because I was really scared of putting my work out there. I was fearful of judgment. I was fearful of rejection. And I got rejected by publishers quite often. So when I published with As You Wish Publishing, it was just honestly a dream come true from where I started and where I am now. And you can see the amount of growth and the amount of trust that I've put into my work that I've envisioned. And As You Wish Publishing made it the success that I couldn't even imagine when I was younger. So I really am blessed.
Fear's been after me for a long time to write. When Kira put out for the Happy Thoughts playbook, I'd seen books like this off and on and never jumped. Never went for it, but it just felt really right to write, to move forward with it. It has been lovely, and I've learned so much, and I've met wonderful friends, and I love that my words and others are going out and making a ripple effect in the community and making a big difference. It's fun to say I'm an author and a bestseller at that, because you guys rock when it comes to getting the books out and the word out and getting it in the hands of people. So I've had a lovely time, and I look forward to publishing my solo book with you guys too.
I was invited by a friend to participate in the Healer book, which was phenomenal. But I had 2 weeks to get that whole process done. And you guys were phenomenal in being supportive and really helping me to understand kind of what the process was and making it really as simple, I think, as it possibly could be. So I appreciate that. And with that experience being so good, I'm now signed up on 2 more books that are coming up.
I love how both of you are just so open to whatever my position is, or if I have an idea, or if I want to spin things a different way, but just being able to be open and free and just say what my message is, and it's very well received by you all. So that's very appreciative for sure. That makes it so much lighter, and it makes it so much more fun.
I really loved working with both of you guys. This is my first time working with you, and there was a lot of stumbling that I did in the process, and Kira just picked it up and ran with it and handled it. And I know, I think I even sent her the wrong file, and I know, Todd, that you had some editing to do, and you tried to brush it up as best you could, and then we realized that the file was the wrong one. And I just say kudos, because you guys are extremely pleasant through the whole thing, and very helpful, and just kind of anytime I had a question, you guys, followed through or followed up. And I really appreciate that, because that would not have been my experience with somebody else. So thank you.
It's a lot of work to manage that many authors and that many submissions and create a book that puts all of that together and makes a nice flow. And you just make it look just seamless. So everything was just so organized, and I mean, you are on top of it all. You do a lot of educating for your authors, which I thought was great. Videos for this is how you put your submission together. This is what you do next. Here are all the steps. So it's great, especially for first-time authors too, or somebody who wants to go and get their feet wet in getting some of their work published. You guys are great leaders for a first-time author, first-time writer. Yeah, I really enjoyed the process. I enjoyed working with both of you.
For me, being my first publishing experience ever, I would have to say it's been absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible. You guys just took over all of the stuff that I had no clue as to what to do, where to go, how do you make this happen. And what you do is you allow the author just to be an author. And that's a really big deal. It's a big deal for me, because I'm not one who just let me write, or just let me talk, or let me do my thing. It's the other stuff that gets me really, really confused on what to do. And it's, I know without question that you guys were sent to me. So it's been the best opportunity that I could have ever had. And quite frankly, I can't get enough people to sign up. I can't get enough people to become authors. It's like, okay, you need to do this. You need to write this. Because I think what happens with a lot of people is they've had the experiences of other people. It's cost them $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 to get their book out. And if you really do not have big bucks, that's putting you in a very precarious financial situation.
Yes.
With this, you get to just be you. You get to just write, and you get to concentrate on those topics. That's the main thing for the reader. You want to be free enough to just be able to express yourself and just worry about those things. And so I told every one of my students, people at my church, just about wherever I go, that if you're going to be writing your book, this is the experience. This is the way it needs to be, to where you can just simply have the best experience possible. And so far, everybody has just jumped on board. I'm just thrilled.
Do you have a dream of becoming a published author? Then what are you waiting for? There is a movement of people who aspire to become authors, who are getting their voices out into the world and sharing their message. At As You Wish Publishing, we believe that every story matters. Join one of our books in open registration as a brand new author or returning author at www.asyouwishpublishing.com.